This is the Spinner Rack.
James Gunn is back.
How?
As director of the
Guardians
of the Galaxy.
This is a victory against cancel culture. Suck it, SJWs.
No, I don't think it had anything to do with SJW.
Oh, yes, it did.
Oh, no, it didn't.
And he is yet to drop the Suicide Squad, so we got 2 fun movies
How?
coming out. He's
So I
the
don't know.
guy.
It's called The Contract.
Yes, there we go.
The question is why it took Disney so long to do this, but listen, guys, let's get into it.
No,
I'll tell
Disney,
you why.
Disney had a confluence of events, but go ahead. I want to hear what you have
I'll
to say.
tell you I'll tell you the full what happened. Disney sees that, this whole SJW stuff, anti-SJW stuff, which this was not. The main thing this was a political hit job because he was so anti-Trump. The people in Trump started going into the stuff. They started trolling and they went after him, saying, "Hey, look, you got to look at this guy. Look at the things he said when he was 20 years ago." God damn! If we hold everybody, even if they change 20 years, people can't change. They want to keep people in one little box and say, "Hey, this guy did this, and no matter what he did, no matter what, that's it." And you know what Disney had to say? Hold on a minute. We're going to lose billions. We got to talk about the money, baby. Right? It's all about the money. He got picked up by DC to start, quote unquote, writing the new Suicide Squad, right?
Not quote unquote.
No, they picked him up.
They picked
Just to
him
write,
up.
but not to direct.
That's enough.
That the quote unquote. The reason I say quote unquote is because the rumor was he was going to be directing, and then he's like, "There's no way we're going to let our competitor do this," and he's going to make the new Guardians of the Galaxy with Suicide Squad. That's what I'm talking about. So Marvel said, "Yo, we're going to lose billions on this," and they brought the dude back. That's what happened.
That's what
if
needed
I'm
to happen.
Wrong, you can tell me different, which
Well,
I seriously freaking doubt. It had nothing to do with the SJW. It was all about the anti-hit Trump squad.
Well, this one
You got to get your terms. These acronyms are all over the place with you. This SJW,
Anti-SJW.
anti-Trump,
Yeah, he knows. He
anti-SJW.
made up the anti-SJW. That is not an actual group.
It is.
No, no one is going under.
All those people who talk about the
LGBTQ,
SJW.
SJW. You got too many going on.
Crooked letter I. Sorry. Well, all right.
I didn't learn that growing up, though.
Come on. You already knew what I was talking about,
I'm
though.
just saying I didn't know that.
You know that's something that kids say when they're growing up.
I never said it, though. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh,
hey,
God.
we digress. So what
We
were you going to say,
definitely
Kyle?
did.
You want to throw in 2 cents on what I was saying? You agree?
That's pretty much
All right,
it.
that's what I'm trying to say. Yo, dude, as long as you keep listening to me, we are cool.
Well, no, wait. Hey, hold on a second
All
here.
right.
Now,
No, wait.
what 1 cent do you got to say, or half a penny you got to say, Pete?
Half a penny?
Yeah.
If you would stay on topic, I would be like,
I'm on
keep
top. I'm
my-
talking about James Gunn. What do we got to say, bro?
I think it's very good that they brought him back. I think that he's a talent. I think even Kevin Feige might not have known this because he recently had a report where he said, "Hey, they're overblowing what James Gunn did," and like Kevin Feige was around when James Gunn was saying, they let me do the cosmic side of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So I don't think he knew this was all going on. It's probably a surprise to him. They were like, with Disney was like, "Hey, we're putting this guy back," because he's a strong creator. We look at those movies.
He brings in money. Let's just say what it is, bro.
Well,
The movie, he's a strong creator.
You
Forget
can't.
about me.
You can't just go. Okay, I know. Well, look, I know you, and it's going to be dollars and cents at the end of the day.
I'm Skippy.
Okay, but the bottom line is you don't get to the money without having, as Pete just said, solid creators, and there was no reason to throw this guy out over that. Okay, and look, what they did was the reverse. What normally happens. Normally, these guys who are the good creators, the strong creators, these guys are protected until they're not making any money.
Yeah.
Then they throw them out. Okay, then they become Cosby, R. Kelly, that type of stuff, where nobody, hey, you got no protection anymore.
Roy Locksley.
We are the authority, so we're okay to bring up those terms.
Okay.
Cosby
They
and
get-
R. Kelly.
No, but that has been the story with all these guys. You're like, hey, I don't understand. Why these guys come to the forefront now? Why? Because they don't have, the money is not coming in like it used to. So a lot of people who were quiet because they were, hey, I got the money, is like, well, the money dried up. Hey, this guy's terrible. Okay, I got to make some money somehow. And then they go to Reels, and next thing they know, they're on some documentary with poorly chosen actors. But with the whole thing with James Gunn, no. I thought this was a really good victory against this whole cancel culture stuff. Because the bottom line was, look, you can dislike the jokes, and I think the jokes are terrible.
Terrible.
Okay, but the bottom line is, what was he doing? This guy was trying to agitate in this particular Twitter thing. He was trying to write the most outlandish, offensive stuff in order to get whatever buzz that he could. Okay. Now that was then. If he was continuing to do this up to this day, that's something else. Okay, that is something else at the end of the day. But that's the same thing with a whole bunch of these other cats, Kevin Hart being one of them, where they
What
come
did
over.
I do?
Yeah, I don't know what I did either. But, Kevin Hart being one of them, where they come over, okay, and we have a hostless Oscars because they could not resolve the fact where, look, this guy said X, Y, and Z. And mind you, if you ask me honestly, you think Kevin Hart has changed his position? No, I don't think Kevin Hart has changed his position, but he understands that, okay, the sensibilities of his audience are not going to allow for him to joke in that particular manner. If you're going to try to strike a nerve with on joking, you're going to have to do it better than what you did it right over here. And mind you, the jokes he told at that time, people were laughing at it. Okay, they were laughing at it, and then you add time, and it becomes horrible. So those people were not being honest.
Because he's going more mainstream. I think when he was just doing it towards black audiences, I think it was a little
no,
more acceptable.
Even then, but he was
talking about Kevin Hart. He's in the comedy scene, which is all raunch.
Yeah.
He's with the heavy hitters with Bill Burr, Patrice O'Neal.
Even Ellen. If you get Ellen in a comedy club, she's not going to be like she is on a television show.
Okay.
It's a totally different. You'd go there and you'd be like, it's like what Eddie Murphy did Delirious, and he told all you people who brought your kids out here thinking I was going to do buckwheat, you guys are in for a big surprise because I'm not doing that tonight. This is not that particular. That's not that scene. So
it's a rougher scene, and you can't. We're going to Kevin Hart. He definitely, with the comedians that were basically. Those beginnings are very rough. So you're not gonna, that crowd, you can't pull out. I can pull you. The thing is that if you say something stupid, right, we have to allow, as already said, I'm just reiterating the same thing that Cal said. You have to be allowed to be forgiven for.
I said it too.
Can I finish the statement?
I'm just saying, just like you're just going to just call one person
No,
out.
no, I'm saying.
Go, do your thing. That's what I'm saying over here. Go.
I'm not. You're disrupting my whole flow right here.
My apologies.
You're doing a cancel culture to me right now.
Oh yeah.
And we don't have you. This is something's brewing outside of the show because you're acting like I'm on the side of no Gunn, go down, bad Gunn. I don't want him. I just think you say something stupid, you got to be able to be forgiven if you take it back or you're showing that you changed. Move on.
yeah, that's it.
And it wasn't trying to saying that Cal just said that, not saying that you didn't say it. Lord, I'm gonna take when you shake his hand, that means that you have issue with me. Then that's what it is. I get it.
I never said that.
That's how you think about it.
No, I'm not saying
We're dealing with our issues on the show. Gunn is back.
yes,
and
we
we're
are.
happy. We're happy. That's what's going on. So
Yeah, but we're happy that
So
I'm happy to see James Gunn back. I'm also happy to see that life is long. You've got to be able to live past doing something that's dumb or even doing something that's wrong. The whole idea is that look, we're supposed to be able to have that. Especially in the States, this is supposed to be the place of second chances. That's most people who immigrate here. You want another chance. You want another shot at it, another start. And if something like that does come up, you weigh it fairly. Let the punishment, whatever it may be, fit the crime, and then you're supposed to move forward with the whole thing. But these people who are trying to we're gonna cancel out everything that happened before to go towards this bright, perfect future which is never going to happen. Yeah, no, I think they needed a little taste of that, and you're not going to get everything.
I kind of agree with you with this, and I think James Gunn definitely they overreached, but I think Disney did the right thing. They put him out into the pasture for a little while, and they brought him back. I think that was probably
no, they didn't put him out there. They tried to.
No, they tried to X him.
Right,
They
failed.
But they
failed.
All right,
because they had nobody else in the tank. Okay, they had nobody else in the tank.
I can't disagree because Disney's been able to bring up talented directors from all over.
Not for this.
From unknown.
Well, the thing is, you also can look at Captain Marvel, where they did the "I'm Just a Girl" scene where she's fighting, and I don't think that fight scene was as strong with the music they chose.
Yes.
When you go to Guardians of the Galaxy and you see those scenes with the musical aspect of playing that. That's the thing what you need a director for, the right guy.
Yeah.
But
why was that exceptionally weak?
I had aspects with some of the music.
What?
Yeah, there was some aspects.
I'm saying you look at the opening scene, it's powerful. That's the thing. And you go to the first one. All right, cut. You want to split hairs? Go to the first one.
Yep.
There you go.
Right.
Done.
I just said the first one.
No, you said you had.
I said the first one was great. The second
No,
one
but I'm saying that's the thing. Let's stick to the first one. That's the thing. Obviously, with the sequel, you just get bigger and more money.
Yeah.
The first one is solid.
But I said the first one was
The first
solid.
one used green paint. The second one uses 10 coats of green paint.
But
That's how they do
splitting
it.
hairs.
All right, look,
You're
wait,
saying
wait,
you're agreeing with my point
I agree with
by
your point.
saying I don't like some of the songs in the second one.
Okay, it wasn't like
You're killing my points here.
All right, look. So the question
By
is,
splitting hairs.
is it really?
Mr. Split Hairs here.
Uh-oh.
Is
Sing it, Petey. I've had it up to here.
so the question is whether or not this is a smart move for Disney. Is there going to be a backlash because of this?
Nope. No backlash. Everyone's been
All the
solid.
backlash came from firing him in the first place.
Well, then there
The
it is,
fans,
guys.
the actors, everybody hated it. Everybody.
So then there it is.